This is the Round 1 Jumpers with Weaves course from the 2018 AKC Nationals.
Out of 128 dogs in the 16-inch class, only 44 actually got through this course clean.
And the majority of mistakes were made right here at this part of the course.
Take a second to check out this course map. Now let's talk about it. First, let's take a look at the dog's path. The dog's path in this course is pretty straightforward, with really only one question here at number 12, where you could have them turn left around the wing, or you could have them go ahead and turn right around the wing. But this would actually be the shorter path, and that's the one that most competitors chose. After the weaves, it's a straight line to the tunnel, and then it's another straight line out. The biggest challenge is here at numbers 7, 8, and 9. As the dog lands off of the number 6 jump and turns to the number 7 jump, it's going to make that tunnel opening really obvious. So the challenge here is going to be getting our dogs to go to the number 8 jump instead of into that tunnel. It's also important to mention that the number 8 jump does not have any wings on it, so it makes it even more difficult for the dog to see. Depending on how you handle numbers 5 and 6, you could just remain lateral off of jump number 8 and use a strong verbal jump cue. You could also do a shoulder pull. For both of these, it's important that you indicate the turn to your dog, so you may need to go in a little bit deeper to jump number 7 so that you turn all the way back around and show that turn to your dog so that they orient to number 8. These two were the most popular options, and they were often used together.
You could potentially use an RFP or reverse flow pivot between numbers 7 and 8 to let your dog know that you want them to come into you rather than move away to the tunnel. But if you do that, when you release the pressure after number 8, it could read as a rear cross into the other end of the tunnel.
This first example is really just to show you where numbers 7, 8, and 9 are, but this handler stayed lateral and had success with that. And here's my run. I was concerned that being lateral and doing a shoulder pull just wouldn't be enough information for my dog. So I ended up doing a kind of soft reverse spin, as you can see there. This motion allowed me to tell my dog that I wanted them to come into me without having that release of pressure that would open up for the rear cross to the other end of the tunnel. And although it's not technically an agility handling move, it worked out pretty well for me.